is have a thirst for knowledge. You have to have a thirst for knowledge. What does it say in Proverbs chapter 15 and verse 14? This is from the wisdom book. It said, the heart of him that have understanding seeks knowledge. All right? You cannot sit back. We got somebody in the crowd said, keep going, keep going. All right, that's a business-minded individual. They said, keep going, keep going. They said, the heart of him that have understanding seeks knowledge. Listen, you got individuals within certain belief systems. That's why I had to exit from that box of these certain individuals who believe, they say, well, brother, don't read nothing else besides the Bible. You got to stay away from other books. I had to leave that box. Leave that box. You mean to tell me that all the information that I need to know in this life is in the Bible? Listen, I ain't taking nothing away from the Bible. I love the Bible. It's the #1 book. But guess what? Individuals have taken the principles from the Bible, which, by the way, the Bible is a book of summaries. The Bible don't go too in depth on a lot of topics, but it will give you things and it will summarize it. These people have taken a topic and they have written a 200 or 300 page book on that one topic. And I was able to gain the wisdom from that and gain 5 or 10 years more of experience. We got more people saying, keep going. The heart of him that have understanding seeks knowledge. Continuous education is one of the things that these business individuals have shared with me as I was shining the shoes, popping the rag, as I was looking up, talking to them. They say continuous education. That continuous education does not have to be the walls of academia. It does not have to be going and to getting another degree. Some people, they got so many degrees, they got degrees hanging out there behind. They got degrees out the wazoo, but they're scared. They're afraid to get out into the real world and do something with themselves. Oh, what are you doing? I'm going back to get another degree. Get out here and make a difference in society. Get out here and make some money. You keep going and getting more in debt. I got to get another degree. I got to keep getting these degrees. So it's not continuous education. It's not school. It can be investing in the library, going and buying you books. Listen here. The scriptures say a good man leaveth an inheritance to his children. Listen. I got a little bit of money right now. I'm not. Let me rephrase that word. I have an abundant supply of money right now, and I'm praying that it will continue to go forward. And I'm praying that I can continue to live forward. I got a policy set in place. If something happened to me, my wife, she would be cool for a while. She got a nice little stack of cash. But on the flip side, I have millions of dollars worth of information between these books. You know why I say that? Because they said all it takes is one idea to change your life. You can read one of those books and boom, the light bulb go off. And it might have been that missing piece of information. This video right here, this teaching, this lesson that I'm sharing with you right here, it might have been that missing link. It might have been what you came here for. Sometimes you register for an event, you register to go to a conference, you don't know what you came to the conference for. You just know that, listen, I want to be around some positive people. I want to be uplifted. This might have been that thing that, boom, this might have got things started for you. I don't know. It could have been Darren the Inspire. It could have been the Millionaire Mindset. It could have been Hosea and Talia D working on the wholeness of your body. It could have been something that was shared yesterday. But let's continue. You have to have a thirst for knowledge. You have to have continuous education. Personal development is key. You have to keep working on yourself. Listen, I'm going to tell you what one of my speaking coaches told to me years ago. He said, read 12 pages of a good book every single day. I'm not talking about Harry Potter. I'm not talking about no spooky books. I'm not talking about books that's not going to stimulate your brain. Go get you a positive personal help, self-help book. Get you a book on business. Get you a book on finances. Read you a book on herbs and your healing and your health. You think Darren the Inspirer got all that knowledge? You think he got all that knowledge by osmosis? Or did Darren the Inspirer immerse himself into the health and wellness culture? You think Talia D got all that knowledge of herbs and ideology by just sitting back there and just boom, it's just going to come into her brain? She immersed herself into literature, immersed herself into reading books, watching stuff on YouTube. Darren the Inspired, the same thing. They immersed themselves into the knowledge. When you hear wisdom come out of me, you think that I just started doing this stuff yesterday? My wife be telling me, she said, you start spitting out scriptures like they bullets. This stuff don't come overnight. You have to immerse yourself into the information. Personal development. Also, too, I know when you're driving in your cars, you're listening to your music, You're listening to your favorite music. You're listening to R&B. You're listening to truth music. That R&B, okay, I'm telling you, that promotes a sexual desire in you. I'm just going to be honest with you. Watch what you're listening to. Some of y'all listen to all these different type of music. Some of y'all listening to gospel music and rap music and truth music. All these musics you listen to, right? That's you, okay? I'm not knocking you. But when I'm driving in my car, I'm listening to audios. I'm listening to podcasts. I'm feeding my brain with positive information. Why? Because out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. Sometimes you could be riding and listening to the Bible, but in those Bible verses you listen to, the children of Israel, they went through a town, they was killing people, they was smashing children's heads to the ground, they was over there doing war. Listen, I love the Bible, but I don't necessarily want to read about people getting killed. That's just me. I want to keep feeding my mind things that's going to be positive, productive, so that I can go out and make a better impact on society. That's just me. So make your car a drive time university. Write that down in big bold letters. That might have been the nugget of today for somebody's life. Make your car a drive time university. All the time that you spend in your car. All right. The amount I think they said with the amount of time that you spend in your car, I believe in 1 to 2 years, it is the equivalent of a bachelor's degree. Let me say that again. The amount of time that you spend in your car in 1 to 2 years is the equivalent, some people will say, of a bachelor's degree. Make your car a drive time university. All right.